referee. They'd be lucky with 6 men on the park. That's the difference. You have to transfer the physical side of the game up here to no contact at all over in Europe. You know what I mean? But what a job the guys are doing. The whole coaching staff, Gary Mack as well. I firmly believe, see, if Gerrard leaves, when he leaves, and he will, eventually, I think McAllister might be the next Rangers manager. I can't see him leaving. And you could have that where they had at Liverpool, the old boot room thing, where they pass it on, and pass it on, and pass it on. Well, definitely a club atmosphere. This is a proper club now. You can feel it. You know, we've had false dawns before I talked about it, and I've turned around and said to you, I thought someone McAllister might be the next Rangers manager. I don't feel this way with these guys. I think these are good players. You know, and I think they'll fight for one another. 9 men, amazing. Well, listen, lads, good night to all of you.
Enjoy your holiday, bro.
Enjoy your holiday. Don't you worry about it, man. I'll be getting the first thing I'm doing is looking for a market to get a Rangers top. You know what I mean? Everywhere you go, mate, no matter where you go, I'm sick of it. I work right next to them. I see them. I actually said to a guy, I told you. She was raging with me. I see this wee man every time going crossing the road to go to the shops. He's got a Celtic tracksuit on, a Celtic top, a Celtic this. I went on to him, mate, I said, listen, if you only get one top, I said, because I'm throwing stuff out. I'm your size. If you're looking for some, I could give you some. Well, what do you mean? I said to him, you're only going for there to there. It's like, and it's getting a bit grey, I said to him, the white patch, you know. She said, you're a maniac. I said, you're right. But I love our Rangers, mate. I'm so proud.
Yeah, Magpie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. I'm in cloud 9. I've actually told her I love her tonight. And that's the first time for about 30 years.
Oh, Magpie.
Don't go too far.
Bear in mind I've only known her for 3 years, but you know, but never mind.
I'm doing Magpie.
You know, that's holiday mode and Rangers winning in Europe, they're getting through. And
I take it you're not going with her then, if you're telling her that.
Oh, mate, see, we're going tomorrow, but I thought I might go up there to the airport at night. She says, what are you doing? Why wouldn't we just phone a taxi? We'll just stay there all night, you know what I mean? See the lads coming back.
I don't want to miss the flight. Right, you enjoy yourself, big man.
Well, we're going to...
Have a great holiday.
Well, she's one of us as well, so basically I said, look, we're heading through, I think we'll head through Mamarus or something like to see the Old Firm game. You know what I mean? Catch a wee bit of, you know...
atmosphere.
Some tunes, if you know what I mean. Alright, you take care, by the way, and God love you all, man. Take care.
Here's Magpie. Thanks very much, mate.
Hey, Magpie.
What a man. Who thinks he'll end up at the airport about 2:30 this morning?
He will be, won't he?
He's a certainty, isn't he?
Aye.
Cushy then, Jimmy. What's next?
What's next? Getting the players back, trying to get them rested, getting their feet on the ground and trying to get them to concentrate on the next big game that we've got coming on Sunday. You know, it's, you know, I know a lot of people are saying we've got a lot of games thick and fast, and getting to the group stages means that you've got games midweek, etc. But like, these are really good issues to have, you know, and we just need to get it. But I don't think there'll be a problem getting the guys up for the game on Sunday after that performance today. You know, as I said at the start of the show, I think Morelos for a start owes us a performance. You know, we've got other players there that we can bring in if we need some fresh legs, such as Barisic, for example. We, you know, every football player always says, right, that's done, let's move on. It's the next game I've got to look at. You know, and while tonight is absolutely fantastic, you know, we've got another game. It's a, you know, massively important game for us. We want to keep the momentum going, you know, and try and get a result there, and try and, you know, really send out a message to Scottish football and the team across the city that we're here for keeps this season.
Well said, mate. Jimmy?
Sky's the limit, mate, for us. Sky's the limit. Magpie there, he's some man. As I said before, it's great now to be back where we belong. We know we belong at the top. The established club is back again. Going forward, it'd be great if we could keep some of these players long term. I agree with some of the guys are saying that. I mean, you don't normally see lone players put in such a shift as these guys have been doing for the last few weeks. I'm really pleased about Ajaria. I think the last 4 games he's been immense. I thought Boy Kent today did fantastic. Well, they all had a great game. Sunday will be a great game. It's a pity there's only going to be 850 Blue Noses there, but hey ho, that's the way it's going to be. My boy was telling me he was watching the 6 o'clock news in Scotland tonight, and he says he can't remember who the guy was that was doing the interview and that. He says, but he was interviewing McDonald that used to play for them, and he said that Rangers got 25 seconds of airtime, and the other 4 minutes was covering them. That just shows you what they think is, and that is good, you know, because they know we're coming back, and we know we're coming back with a big bang, and they don't like it. The unwashed across there are imploding. I just heard there only about 10 minutes ago, they got that guy that used to play for Kilmarnock, Malumba.
Oh, Malumbu. Aye, Malumbu.
He's a big animal.
Yeah,
that's about the only type of guys they can buy, or he's loan or whatever. But as I said to you before, Ox, you know, I mean, I'm too old in the tooth to be making predictions and that. But I mean, it's great to be a Jers fan again. I said to you last week, the feeling now. See, I know when I go into the loud and that, and there's always a sing-song, win, lose, or draw. But see, the start of this season, it's been fantastic. Walking to the game has been fantastic. Everybody's got a nice smile on their face. We're all happy, and it's great to see. And where I sit at Ibrox, the people round about me now, fellow Blue Noses, we can all see something's happening. You can see it in everybody's eyes and their demeanour, and it's fantastic. And I can't wait to the next game at Ibrox. And it's Dundee, isn't it?
Aye, Dundee.
Dundee sell it again. Can't wait.
Sold out. Yep,
can't wait, mate.
I'd just like to say, Ox, as well. This is the first time I've felt for a long, long time that the entire club and the entire support are all pulling in the same direction.
Yeah,
you know, and what I was thinking, we've got our Rangers back. That's what it feels like, isn't it? We are back. You know,
we know what we want to do. We know where we're going. The club want it. The players want it. The manager wants it. The boardroom wants it. We're all pulling in the same direction.
One big unit.
That's a massive amount of momentum.
I've seen something on the forums today. One of the forums, I can't remember which, after the game was saying, Dave, you'll need to find some more seats. You know, and the positivity about our club. You're not going to invest in that short term. It's going to be a long term project, Rudy Baird. But is Ibrox big enough?
Like you say, Doc's build it and they will come.
And we will come.
There's a waiting list already for season tickets, isn't there? You know, so I mean, give it another season or two. Would they look at expanding Ibrox? Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. You know. But let's just get through this season first, and we'll see where it takes us. You know, I'm really looking forward to the Europa League now. Really looking forward to the draw tomorrow. See, you know what big name we get in the section. You know, and it's going to be fantastic. You get great.
I'm just going to come to that, mate. And great you say that we've been joined by a caller. Then we're going to put Jimmy's question round the panel. Who you fancy? Evening, caller.
Hi, how you doing, guys? Denver Bear here.
Oh, Denver.
Hi, Denver.
Hi, Denver. I don't often make complaints about you guys, but I've not even seen the effing game. Big Lee's talking about Barchester team, JFK talking about vodka, and going to a game and asleep and all that, and I've not even seen the effing game yet.
And your point is, Denver. Your point is?
What have you been doing, Denver?
I'm still at work here. I'm still at work, Bridgeman. Still at work. It's only 20 after 3 here. That's all it is, man. And then my wife calls me and she says, oh, it's back to school night for the boy tonight. And I'm all ready to get a card or a beer and sit and watch the game. Anyway, guys, great show. And I wish you all the best and I'll speak to you soon. All the best, guys.
Cheers, Denver.
All right, Denver. Take care, pal.
Yeah, Denver.
All the best, mate. Bye.
Lee, you're in with the bricks, mate. You're meeting them all night. Denver, Bear, Magpie, Ger, Travel Rock.
Hey, well, are we all meeting up for the Dundee game? That's what I want to know.
Me and Bridge can't be in the same place at the same time for security reasons. Social security reasons.
Social, I was going to say, social security reasons.
Jimmy, you were asking.
Yeah.
What's your end preference? What would you like? Would you like a tie that you get a 50-50, or do you think, would you like the glamour ties? But I
want to have Arsenal at Ibrox. I want to have Arsenal. I'd love to have Arsenal at Ibrox. And I'd like to have Genk out of pot 2, and I'd like to have Rennes for pot 3.
Oh, you've been studying this, haven't you?
Well, look, we are actually 4th worst in the whole thing. We've only got 3.725 coefficient points, and it's a team for Luxembourg and Spartak for Slovakia and Strasbourg for Norway. But looking at it, we could end up with like Seville, AC Milan, and Real Betis. You know, but I mean, I know it's great to have all these fantastic ties at Ibrox, but I might give ourselves a realistic chance of getting in
the next round.
8.5.
Got to no mention pot. Fox got a bit confused there. Mount Vernon, what would your preference be, mate?
Generally, mate, I want whoever we get, so we get. We're wee bit of banging the drum. We're Glasgow Rangers. It's not going to be an easy place under Mr. Gerrard to come to Ibrox and get a victory, no matter who you are. Fortress Ibrox, in my opinion. You know, with 50,000 bears, screaming at you. It's not going to be an easy place. They said, wee bit of more respect for us. We are now becoming, in my opinion, a proper European level team. We've proven that by what we've done tonight. So we bit of respect for us. I think a few of these teams will no want to play us. I agree with the boys. I would like a Battle of Britain clash. I think it would be good. Maybe an AC Milan would be something special. I think under the likes of Ibrox, and there's some Frankfurt would also sort of like a German team as well. So hopefully a good few trips to the Bears and some fantastic opposition to play against in the under the floodlights of Ibrox Park.
Can I come in, Alex?
Of course you can, mate. What's your preference?
My preference, and I have to be very honest, so apologies to anyone who thinks that I'm, shall we say, cheating on this. I don't mean to be. I want the easiest teams we can get.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want to be as easy as possible. I want Rangers to win some games, build up the confidence, rebuild any confidence, any doubts that we've had about ourselves. Everything helps up. Yeah, I understand about the glamour. No, I ain't interested in two jots about glamour, to be honest. Just the easiest games that we can play, whomever it is, win the games, get some more cash in their resources, and go on and march on to this. Because see if we can get out of this group stages. This will be a miracle. It'll be a miracle. Seriously. Fantastic. That's what I want. As easy a path as possible.
Okay, I'm just going to drop out, mate. Take care, guys. All the best. Cheers, guys.
Mate. Take care, man.
Cheers, buddy.
I wouldn't normally disagree.
That's his taxi for the airport turned up. On you go, Rudy.
I wouldn't normally disagree with the bridge man, but I'm going to this thing. I want to see a bit of glamour. I want a bit of AC Milan, Chelsea, Bremen.
Oh, imagine Chelsea. That would just be one big sass fast, wouldn't it? Chelsea would be.
Yeah.
Oh, you get a bit of glamour, Rudy. I'm coming up for the home tie.
No, but you know what I mean, though, didn't you? I mean, Mount Vernon just hit the nail right in the head for me there. Rangers against AC Milan under the floodlights.
Under the lights. That would just be...
that would be an amazing night, and it's been such a long time since we had these kind of ties at Ibrox,
Exactly.
So looking forward to it, I really am. In fact, I can't wait till tomorrow. What's the time to draw? 12, is it, tomorrow?
12 o'clock, isn't it? Aye, 12 o'clock.
I can't wait to the draw tomorrow now, just to see who we get now. I'm absolutely itching. I understand where Bridge is coming from, If we could get this group, I mean, it was only a few short weeks ago we were talking about, if we could just get by 2 or 3 rounds, I mean, the qualifiers would be doing fairly well, be impressed with that, but now we're there, we're thinking, could we get out of the group section, I think that could possibly just be a step too far for us, so because of that, I would like to see some real glamour come to Ibrox, because I think we deserve it now.
We deserve it.
Deserve that now. Over there.
What about yourself, Big Ulster? What's your preference? I'll just give you the dates, Ulster, so you've got them and you're ready to roll in case you're hoping to come out. I've got the dates. It's the ties will be played on the 20th of September, 4th of October, 25th of October, 8th of November, 29th of November, and the 13th of December.
Oh, lovely. I honestly, I have no preference on whoever we get. I think it's the glamour's in the fact that we've made it, guys. And I think every game at Ibrox will be a sellout, no matter who we're playing. So whoever we get, if we get a couple of big teams, that'll be a bonus. But I'm excited just to be there, to be honest. I'll take anyone. And I think anyone we do meet will be more than a match for them.
All right, we'll be joined by the Global Ambassador, Big Al.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, Al.
How are we doing, mate?
Evening, Al.
Hello.
Evening, boys. Evening. Snowball there. I can hear you. Hi, Gravy, Snowball.
He's always licking his lips when you come on, Al.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, man. What a vision I just got. What was I going to say? The bigger the better. That's what I want us to play. Because I think sometimes if you play lesser teams, it gives you a wee false sense of security. Bigger the better. As I've said, we're Glasgow Rangers. We should be playing the big teams. And whoever that is, I've got confidence we'll give anybody a good game at Ibrox. As far as Morelos is concerned, I'm sick to the back teeth of the boy. I've never really liked him, to be quite honest. He cuts about that park as if he's got that shit in his top lip, his face on him. Get it sorted, Morelos. If not, pack your bags and go away, because he could have jeopardised a lot for us tonight with sheer petulance and childness, because that's what it is, it's childness. The manager has to take him and tell him in non-certain terms, I don't want to say it, but I don't think the young guy will listen, because I think Mr. Gerrard has spoke to him previously. He was doing it on Sunday as well. I can see him doing it this Sunday as well, and when he does it and doesn't score, fair enough if he's doing that and he's battering a brace every game, but he's not. And we need him on the park. We need him on the park. We need all our players on the park. If we're going to be successful, we need them all on the park. So I'm bitterly disappointed with him. I'm angry with him. You could let our team down, let these fans down, let you guys down, let everybody that loves the Glasgow Rangers down, just because of his attitude. So get it sorted, Morelos. I'm not happy with you. As I've got to say.
I'm struggling to put up a defence for him in that petulance he showed out, Who were the heroes for you, big man? Who were the heroes for you, big man?
Obviously, the two boys at the back. I mean, that park was the same park as we played on Sunday, wasn't it? That was a G4, wasn't it? Or was it Is it G4? Or what is it called? It's not. It wasn't a grass park we played on tonight, was it?
No. It's an artificial
synthetic. It's on a synthetic part. So I just, I'm happy with the two boys. Mr. McGregor, that wee save at the end. It's difficult. It's really difficult. I thought Big Lafferty done his bit when he came on as well, but it's difficult when you go down to 9 men, isn't it? To get a proper assessment, because they're all out and about. I thought young Kent, he does well with the running, man, but he's not got the shooting boots. He can take it for a run, but 2 times he was through, I thought he should have put it. He's not pulling the trigger quick enough for me. But I thought he had a good game all in. Ajaria in the middle of the park was done really well. So there's a lot to.
If you're not talking, can you go on mute, please? Carry on, Miguel.
There's a lot to be worked on, but it's great. It's great. I got up last night, went to my scratcher after work, got up, watched the game. Great, brilliant, great driving to work this morning. Listening to the radio, it's getting mentioned on the radio and things like that. Chatting online, it's just great. The atmosphere and the ambience around our club at the moment is wonderful. It's great to be a Rangers fan. Always has been, by the way, but it's great waking up with these positive news, man. So I'm really proud of the team. I'm proud of Mr. McAllister and Mr. Gerrard.
Yeah. Bridge.
Hi, pal.
You've said you want us to get through. When you look at the pot, mate, and the pots, I'll give you the pots Fox has sent me them. Let me see. Pot 1, Sevilla, Arsenal, Chelsea, Zenit, Basel, Leverkusen, Besiktas, Olympiacos, Ajax, Villarreal, Anderlecht and Lazio.
Oh, there's some tasty
Some good teams in there. Some good teams in there. Some great teams. Great teams.
All right, Jimmy's went for Arsenal, and I get that. The traditional tie-up with the Rangers at Arsenal. Pot 2, Sporting Lisbon. They always seem to do it for some odd reason. Lugaretz, FC Cuban. It must be Copenhagen, the way it's spelled. Olympique Marseille, we owe them one. A team who used to play in the East End of Glasgow and train in Barrowfield. Praga, PAK Salonika, it must be. AC Milan, a team for Romania, Nicosia, Ghent and Genk. The two Belgium teams, that's pot 2. Pot 3, Legia Warsaw, Fenerbahce, Krasnodar for Russia, Maribor, Maccabi Tel Aviv, Dynamo Zagreb, Feyenoord, Real Betis, Qarabag, Bate Boric, Eintracht Frankfurt and Malmo. That's all the teams we can draw because we're in the bottom pot. So
there's some good teams in all the pots there, so there is, you know.
I'll take Nicosia. I'll take Nicosia. I'll take FC Copenhagen. And I'd take Malmo.
The two of them are in the same pot, mate.
Sorry, pal, sorry. I thought they were different. Well, so Nicosia's in one pot. FC Copenhagen, I'll take them. What was the ones that was thinking?
Malmo you could take.
Well, I can take Malmo, can I?
Malmo.
Oh, so that was only a rough draft before. Some of the ties.
All right, so it might not be.
Just to give you an idea. You know?
But just to give you an idea what I'm thinking, I want the 3 easiest draws as possible for Rangers to play against. I'm assuming it's going to be 4 teams per group, and that only the top one goes through with the best results for the seconds. Anyway, along the line.
Okay, well, I'm on the UEFA page here, right? And UEFA page, and this is the official thing. I know what you're saying about. So if you were wanting to go for what you would term as an easy draw, would you go for, say, Salzburg, Rapid Vienna, FC Zurich, something along the lines, the 3 easiest teams in the group?
That's the ones I would look for, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're right there saying that. I mean, Lazio's actually the bottom seed in pot 1. Believe it or not, can't believe that.
No, we've got a great record in that way, haven't they?
Aye.
We've not got a great style record. Anyway, we've been joined by a well-known name to most days on Rangers Radio. How are we doing, Gogsy?
I'm very well, guys. Can you hear me all right, yeah?
Hi, Gogsy, how are you doing?
I'm good, guys. It's been a long time. Glad to speak to you again.
Indeed.
Good to hear you, mate. Very good night to jump back into the call, to be honest.
Did you get me 6 bottles you promised me, Gogsy?
Stop! How are you enjoying the work, Gogsy? Good?
Aye, new job now. I'm working in a call centre again, so
all right,
happy.
Okay.
Have you moved again?
I've moved twice since the last time I was on.
Right. Did you get me 6 phones you promised me?
Aye, so I'm really happy with everything tonight, really happy with the team. Obviously the wee blip with Morelos, I'd still rather have him in the team than no have him in the team. I start him on Sunday as well. I think he should start against Celtic. He deserves a start. He's
There's
easily
a poll for you, Big Ulster. Quickly before the end of the show, you can shout it out. Should Morelos start Sunday? Would you think? A quick poll on Facebook.
Radio.
Press 1 in the chat if you start him. Press 2 in the chat if you don't start him. Aye, so the teams, the lineups. I was just looking at the pots there. There's two ways of thinking about it. For the glamour ties, you're looking at Chelsea, and then maybe your Milan and somebody like Real Betis or Spartak Moscow or something like that. But realistically, that doesn't give us the best chance of going through. I'm with Bridgeman. I want the easiest ties. I want maybe Lazio, and then that team I've never heard, the Ludogorets. I'll take them, and then Caravan or something like that in the third pot. I'll take all of them easy chances. I would rather take them and get the tie. I'd rather go through than play against the good teams like Arsenal and that all day long.
Can I put a different slant on it in terms of the easier bad teams? I want Western European teams. So I don't want to go back to Russia. We'll have games thick and fast in the league coming after it. So I would want teams that we can get to and come back from very quickly. And we don't have 5 and 6 hour plane journeys to get to and things like that. So if that's Arsenal and Chelsea, so be it in pot 1. But if it's Anderlecht, then that would do me very nicely, you know. So I would certainly take something like Anderlecht, Copenhagen, and Rennes, for example, and they're nice, easy places to get to and to get back from for the team. And you know, they'll have good facilities. We'll not be playing in plastic pitches and things like that. So and they wouldn't be the biggest scalps in the pot. But I don't really care who we get. I would just rather not go into Eastern Europe or Russia.
That's a fair argument, definitely.
Is that Red Imps in it? No, in it, Jimmy, so we can get my duty free for Gibraltar. Doing a good deal on the goose, mate.
Are they, aye?
Aye, Gibraltar, aye.
Well, I get goose today. Too much yet.
Right, so we'll take Goggsy's question. Morelos, would you start him on Sunday? Just keep it yes or no, Jimmy.
I'd start him. I know he's petulant, but I'd start him definitely.
All right, Big Ulster.
Yeah, I think I'd start him, mate. But I want to see Lappard in the team with him.
No, you had to get that, didn't you? You his agent.
I would start him, Ox, but I'd be worried that they would wind him up in the Euro and he'd end up off the park again, to be honest.
Blue Shadow.
I would start and I'd have him in tomorrow morning though and lay the riot act down. You get sent off for something stupid, son. I'm fining you 2 weeks' wages.
To be fined 2 weeks' wages a night, mate. Gogsy, would you said you'd start him, yeah? Fox, are you with us, mate? You might need your views on Morelos.
Look, he's made a mistake. I mean, a lot of yous are saying it wasn't a severe sending off. He was petulant, kicked the ball away. The only 2 words I think he knows in English are starts with F and the other one starts with O. So I think that's what he said to the referee. So for me, look, as Stephen Gerrard says, mate, we went there as a team. And we're coming back as a team. Somebody makes a mistake. It could be the goalkeeper. It could be the fullback. Somebody could have made a mistake and put us out. We've got by it. We'll just have to move on.
All right. Would you play him on Sunday?
Yes.
Yes. Tushy?
Yes, I would start him. He owes us a performance after tonight.
All right. Bridge?
Yes, start him.
Big Lee?
I'd start him. Like you say, he owes us a performance. Yeah, I'd start him.
If we played with a 4-3-3, it would be Lafferty on the left for me and Candace on the right.
Yeah, Lafferty's definitely got to be in the team, hasn't he? He's got to be in there.
I wouldn't have Lafferty in the team. Sorry, I wouldn't have Lafferty in the team. I wouldn't start Lafferty.
Yeah, I would, mate. He's just got a knack against him, bizarrely.
I'd certainly go 4-4-2 and have Lafferty and Morelos up front. That's what I'd go.
I think you need Lafferty to win the high balls, and I think Morelos is absolutely brilliant at running them ragged, so I would start both of them.
And also, those two are really strong. They're strong guys. You know, when the ball's coming to them, they're quite strong. So they're not going to be easily pushed off the ball and things like that. And we've got a couple of wee battles here and there. And we need to watch out for the usual Muppets that cause problems and cause people injuries.
So you want to play a system that Mr. Gerrard's never played before since he came in?
No. I'm saying for me it would be a 4-4-2 or any derivative of it.
We've not played 4-4-2, Bridge.
Yes, we've got 3-5-2, 5-3-2, call it what you like. But I would certainly play two up front, Morelos and Lafferty for sure.
It'll be 4-3-3, 4-5-1. That's how we'll play.
Most assuredly, in all probability, it will be, and it'll be nothing like that. It's just me. Has to be. I see it. You know, that's what I'd like to see. I think they played very well together against Motherwell. I really did.
There's an interesting debate in the chat right now for the left back spot. Some people are saying that Wallace should start. People are saying that Flanagan should start, and TQHC is with me. I think Barisic should start.
Barisic is your left back. He's going to be
it. He's got to start, hasn't he?
Barisic will start. No doubt about it.
The guy saying Wallace should start. See next day, if you scroll along, you'll see Travel Rug's name.
He'll be changing his screensaver again.
It's got to be Barisic. You've got to play. But
he's got to start, isn't he? Surely.
Barisic's left foot's an absolute wand. You know, he's got a wand of left foot. You've got to play him, and he's got pace. You know, up and down that left wing. He'll work up and down that left wing all day. So he will. So it's got to be Barisic.
And that's another reason why I start Lafferty as well, because I think Lafferty can get on the end of the balls that Barisic is putting in all day long. I think that he's the exact type of player that's going to get on the end of him.
Because can I ask you something? I get your point about Lafferty. I mean, I get he maybe didn't fit in ideal to that system. That was a more mature performance than we ever seen for Kyle when he was with us the first time today.
Absolutely. I think he's, he even said that himself when when he signed for us, he's a more mature player. And I think we've seen that, and I think we touched on it in this very show, actually, that he looked far more mature when he was playing for Hearts. So he came into the shift he put in was, getting himself back into position when he was out trying to hold the ball up, because he was working, for by and large when he came on, he was working from scraps. He's got nothing to work with. He's got high balls into corners that he's trying to bring down. He's got two guys round about him. It's a thankless task for him, and he stuck to it very well. He kept the shape of the team. He knew what he was to do. Right at the end of the game, in the last minute, he was tracking back at left back to see the ball out. So I've got absolutely no doubt in my mind Kyle Lafferty will be an excellent signing for us. I would not start him on Sunday though, because I think we have a very good formation that we can play away from home, that we have played away from home a number of times before we've even signed Kyle Lafferty, and I think we should go with what we know and what's tried and tested. I think he's a fantastic guy to bring on, and if we need to change the formation, if we're trying to chase a goal, then we can absolutely do that. But I see absolutely no need away from home against them to start two men up front. I would be delighted. I said before this game tonight, I would be delighted with 2 draws in the next 2 games. And if we can, we've got a draw tonight, and that's us through the group stages. We've got a draw on Sunday with a workman-like performance. That'll do me.
That's a good shout, by the way.
We're on a bit of a slump now. We've not won in 2 games,
Yeah, we need to watch what we're doing.
But obviously, 2 draws can make you feel so different, Bridger.
Well, I think when you look at the games that we've had, the way fate is funny, isn't it? Or was this done deliberately for us? So we got 3 of our toughest games out of the 4 league games. That is, all away at the start of the European tournaments is everything, So it's just fate's just strange, and we have got really tough games. So it's going to be a real tough game on Sunday, as we know. We don't need to say too much about it, other than it's going to be a tough game. And as Chrissy said, we come out of there with a draw. As long as we don't shame ourselves, come out of there with a draw, I think most Rangers fans will be happy. If we play really well and we don't get a win, then we're going to be a bit upset. But I think in general, to go to their midden and come away with a point will be not too bad in anybody's language, to be honest.
No. In Stephen Gerrard's interview in the night Ulster, he was very dismissive of them, wasn't he? He's not really want to talk about them. He's only ever want to talk about our team.
This is it, man. I think he's proud of his team. He has belief in his side. He's seen them so far coming through what we've done with a few games. We've obviously went down to 10 men now. Tonight we went down to 9 men. It's such a big game. I think he's not worrying about other teams. I'm sure he'll respect them. They look at what they do, and when it comes to behind the scenes and speaking to the players, but he's more interested in our side, and I think he just has a huge belief in the team that he's built so far to go on. And I think that's the way it should be. I think it's what he's done for our club is incredible. You know, we were a team last season that couldn't get past progress, and now we've got a team that's got ourselves to the group stages. So what he's done for our club is absolutely incredible, mate.
You know, also, when I think about it, we've just put out the team that beat Progress this year. That UFA beat Progress, didn't they? Last game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went a stage further. Well done, Rangers. Well done, the Rangers. Come on, the Rangers, Bears.
Well, I think there's a lot of teams that are out that want to win this group stage that we get into. You know, Burnley have been put out tonight, for example. You know,
did they get put out?
Yeah, they get put out.
Put out, did they? No, I didn't know that.
So they're out tonight. You know, they're an EPL team, and you know, so there's a lot of teams that have wanted to be in there that are not in it, and we're at the party. So you know, let's not. It gets talked down a little bit in terms of it's not the Champions League, you know, but it's still a fantastic milestone for our club. And if other teams can't,
fantastic achievement.
Absolutely. And if other teams can't make the group stages, then tough on them because we're there.
We're there.
You're here, mate. You're here. Right, just quickly, it looks as if we've signed a winger and a centre half on loan. Don't know much about them, so we'll go to our experts. Foxy boy.
I've always Grezda. I've only watched YouTube clips of mate, but looks a real fast-paced, direct player. Good with both feet, I think. Good touch and knows where the goal is. The boy Joe Worrell, just know about his reputation, mate. Is a really good England under-21 captain. We'll just have to wait and see how he tries to settle in at Ibrox. Can I just say one thing about Steven Gerrard, mate? I don't know how long he'll be as, and none of us will ever want to see him go at this present time. But I wonder how many times he'll use that game as an example through his managerial career. When a team is really down in a foreign country, down to 9 men and battling all the way to the line, I think he'll use that in future.
Didn't argue with me. It's all about attitude and desire. There's a bit of skill in it as well when we broke clear, but it was mostly about attitude and desire, you know, and they gave everything they could for the jersey. Blue Shadow.
It's not just that, it's the fact that they're a young team as well, which is unusual. You know, I mean, normally when it all comes on top like that, you'd expect some of the young players to fold, but every one of them stood up tonight and were men, so that's got to, you know, that comes from inside themselves, but this also must be coming something from the management as well for me.
Rudy?
I think we're seeing players, Ox, that are playing for Steven Gerrard. I think we saw that tonight. I've saw it before, but we certainly saw that again tonight. Chucking themselves in front of balls and all sorts of stuff to do their damnedest to try and keep that team from scoring tonight. And I was just so proud of them. Yeah, but the boy Ajaria for me in the last 3 or 4 games has really come onto a game. And I think
spot on, Rudy.
That boy.
Yeah, he's really come on. He has really come on.
I said to you 2 or 3 weeks ago, Ox, on the show, I said to you, he needs to cut out all the flicks and the tricks and everything and just play his football. And he seems to be doing that now. If you've noticed, he's not doing all the fancy flicks and tricks as much as he was before. And what a footballer the boy's turning into. That goal he scored tonight was just superb. Absolutely superb. You know, I think we've got a real player in our hands there. But the whole team tonight was just outstanding, I thought. I don't think there was a bad player on the team tonight.
Yeah, Jimmy, we were asking for goals for different positions. The midfield hadn't been thrown in. Jerry has come in the last 2 games, scored twice.
Definitely. I mean, I would say the last 4 games he's progressed 100%. Rudy and I was saying, I was the same. These wee step overs and the wee flicks he was doing, he wasn't getting away with them and I'm shout, come on, you need to, I mean, cut that out. Let's play a better ball than that, and he has cut it out. And the goal he scored today was absolutely world class. But, you know, the way he bent into the corner. You know, regarding the boy Worrell, if memory serves me right, was he no captain of the England team that won a youth tournament last year?
Toulon tournament, under 20s.
Toulon.
Under
Toulon tournament.
Yeah, under 20s.
Yeah,
he was a captain there, wasn't he? Aye.
Yeah.
He's got a good reputation down here in England, to be honest. You know, people quite highly of him, so.
Well, I mean, what seems to be happening is that Stevie G's building a team that it's a young team, and it's a team that wants to play for him, unlike the EastEnders, who are decide that they're going to just bring in anybody and everybody that will come and play in the position that they think that they can fill. And they're all donkeys. But there's some of the boys that we brought in, as I said earlier on, some of the lone players, you don't see many lone players playing the way these guys are playing, and it's obvious that they're playing for Stevie Gerrard, and that's fantastic to see. And can't wait till Sunday. I don't think they'll beat us on Sunday. I think we'll get a draw at least, but it'd be fantastic to come away from there with the 3 points. But I can't see them beating us, and but we'll just see what happens. You know, I'd play Morelos, as I said, but I would go with Big Laugh up front with him. I'm a fan of the 2 strikers up there, one feeding off the other. Let's go with the 2 guys up front and let's see what we can do to them.
Would you go with a 4-4-2 then, Jimmy?
You know, I know what you're saying. I mean, it's not a system that Stevie G's played, you know. But you know something, we need to do. If we're going to accommodate the 2 of them, then he's got to try it. Is this a game to try it? Probably no. So do we keep Laugh as a come on second half and have a bang at them for the 45 minutes? Obviously, we'll not know until the day comes that what kind of team he's going to put out. But certainly, Morelos must start. I'd like to see him accommodate Big Laugh if he can. But we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell, obviously.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see. I'm sure we'll talk about that tomorrow night. But Gogsy, we've not spoke to you for a while. The whole picture at the club, what's your views? Oh, we've lost Gogsy. Big Lee, how happy are you at the moment?
Oh, like we're all like kids at Christmas. Like you hear it in the voices. Do you know what I mean? We're so excited. Like I say, we say about this journey. Well, the journey won't be ending until we win 55. But that tonight, getting to the group, there's going to be 3 wonderful nights at Ibrox, whoever we get. You know, and comes to Sunday, a draw. If we can get a draw, obviously a win would be wonderful. But if we can get a draw, maybe, you know.
Yeah, big good result. Big good result.
Does that work? Can you hear me now, guys? No?
We can hear you. We can hear you, Gogsy. On you go, mate.
Sorry about that. My mic died.
That's alright. It happens, mate. It happens.
I'm saying that I like to moan like everybody else, but I'm struggling to find stuff to moan about with the team. The new back to front, everything looks really good. You've got Tavernier playing top of his game, delivering some great balls in. Rocks at the back and Connor Goldson and Katic. If we can get Koulibaly fit as soon as possible, he looks like an absolute superstar. Ejaria playing really well now. The guy, I've read a wee bit about the guy coming in, the winger that's coming in. There was a guy for his team saying that we thought we had done well getting Barisic. Well, he classed Barisic as the 5th best player at the team and thinks that this guy that we're bringing him is the best player at the team. So if that guy's the 5th best, if Barisic is the 5th best player in that team, well, I can't wait to see this guy play.
Oh, I can't wait, no. Does anybody know about Koulibaly? When is he back? Does anybody... How long is he out for? Does anybody know? Or...
There seems to be much Lee coming for the club of it, Koulibaly.
No.
Nothing at all. Anyway, how do you think the poll went for Morales, Rudy?
I would probably say either would want to go with Morales.
Percentage?
Well, percentage-wise, 70-30.
Blue Shadow?
I think there'll be a lot of Bears upset with him, so I think it'll be a bit closer than that. I'll go 55% want Morelos to start.
All right. GFK?
Well, looking at the polls, the comments earlier on in different forums, 57% would say they want Morelos to play it.
That's the Hines, yeah?
Hines, aye.
Cushy, how do you think it'll be split?
I think, although they've annoyed at him, they still see what he brings to the team. So I think it'll be up at 80% want them to start.
80? Oh, bold. That's a bit bold. What about you, Bridge? You've never got one of these right yet.
No, never. I would go like Cushy. I think it'd be a bit higher than that. I would say low 70s.
All right. What about you, Big Lee?
Aye,
Sorry, mate.
60%. Aye, but 60% that they wanted to...
All right.
Hopes you've got a last minute caller there. Give the boy a minute or so.
Okay. How are we doing, caller? He's dropped back out. There's he is. Jeff. How you doing, Jeff? Oh, you hear us?
He's talking, but we can't hear him.
Aye.
That's a pity. He's gone now. Unfortunate.
Anyway, we've a wee 5 minutes to go because we missed you at the start. Maybe we come back in, the boy will get him in. Ulster, give us the results.
It's surprising, going by what the guys were thinking it would be. We're up to 149 votes at the minute, and it's still counting. But it's 52% yes and 48% no.
Wow, very close, enough.
That sounds
very
close. Familiar.
Very close.
That sounds familiar.
That was close, right? 3%.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Only
close,
3% out.
Yeah, that's close.
And it's actually been at 50% for both for most of the time, but it's just creeped up from Morelos there.
That'll be his mom voting for him.
I think as well, a lot of people will be thinking of with that left peg of Barisic is that the big man's the one to put those away for him.
Lafferty,
Lafferty's the man to put those away.
Oh, good to hear you say that, Blue.
I have to say, Ulster, you know, I've always been a big fan of Lafferty.
Somebody's nose is getting bigger and bigger. I know, I said this the other night there, I thought, I never wanted him. I never wanted to come to Rangers. I didn't want Rangers to spend the money on him, but he's here, and I'll tell you what, he's been a great signing. You know, his 2 goals has done as good already, you know. And my goodness gracious, he put a shift in tonight. So there you are. Last week he was playing with Hearts. This week he's playing in a playoff for the Europa League group stages. Just amazing. What a career he's got. What a career.
I just hope he can keep it going, Bridge.
Absolutely, pal. That's what we want.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
It's the negativity that gets me, you know. One of the pages I looked at today, and I can't tell me verbatim and that, but some of them are I can't even use that word. But some of them are saying sack Morelos, get rid of him, he's a liability, he's lost it, and all this. I mean, they can't be fans. You know, why did...
kids, mate. A lot of them are kids on the forums.
Oh, I know that, I know that, but know them all. But some of the rubbish that you're reading, it's like, come on, get a grip here. You know,
I would just say that I think Morelos has scored, 6 goals across Europe, the Cup, and in the league this year. And I'm absolutely gobsmacked at someone who scored 6 goals. We want to drop him for an away game against Celtic. It just beggars belief for me.
It's mental, isn't it? It shows that, actually, to be fair though, it shows the level of expectation and that we've got, that we're willing to drop somebody like Morelos because he might cost us. But no for me. I mean, he has to start, and if he gets booked, then I'd maybe seriously think about subbing him off. But he has to start. He's going to run the defence ragged.
Gogsy, can I just say that I agree with you 100%. I have to say, I take my hat off to the whole team after that week. A massive performance by them against Motherwell, and just failing at the death. What a shift every one of them put in that game, and then they've come out here and put another massive shift in. To play half an hour to 25 minutes to half an hour with 9 men is an amazing feat. So hats off to them again. What a team, what a manager. I'm serious to say that. What a manager. He is going to be the man that's going to carry Rangers as far as Rangers want to go, and that's the truth.
Well said, mate, well said.
Here, Bridge.
Anyway, gentlemen, I know it's hard to believe, but we've reached that time in the evening. Bridgeman.
What can I say? What a fantastic evening for us. Afternoon and evening, can I just say. But can I just say to all the Rangers fans all over the world, and particularly Rangers fans on here, on Rangers Radio, every single one of us, huge game coming up at the weekend. Another one, a huge game. Keep it going for the Rangers, because the Rangers are going to need it. Please, 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 keep it going.
Can I thank all the callers for all over the globe? We've had them for Denver, we've had them for Australia, we've had them for Plymouth, and we've had them for Knightswood. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back tomorrow night between 9 and 11 talking about all things Rangers. Hopefully the 2 new signings, or maybe more, will be confirmed tomorrow. Take it away, folks.
In 1912, a home rule bill England would impose, and so Lord Carson he did raise an army to oppose. But off to France our boys were sent, and Carson he did say, don't take our sons and tell the Huns that we are on our way. And we're coming, we are coming down the road where the volunteers of the UVF, and we're coming down the road. We're coming, we are coming down the road where the volunteers of the UVF, and we're coming down the road. And so how far have we now come? How far have we to go? And those we thought who were our friends now stand beside the foe. But take you heed, the price is high, and you will have to pay. So listen now and heed my words, for we are on our way. And we're coming, we are coming down the road where the 1st Battalion UVF, and we're coming down the road. We're coming, we are coming down the road where the 1st Battalion UVF, and we're coming are coming.